So this is Sunny Shuddy and Lotso. Today we're gonna talk a bit about Easter, since the Easter holiday is coming. But before that, I think we kind of talked about Sunny Shuddy being kind of like a Mr. Rogers' neighborhood name, you know, kind of thing.
Oh, shiny and bright.
He's shiny and bright, yeah.
Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
Whatever, because I think everyone's heard that he's a pedophile.
He's not a pedophile. He's just a really nice man who took care of kids, you know? Like kids who were home alone watching TV. And he was a good friend.
And they needed a place to stay, and they went to his house, and
not
Michael Jackson all over again.
See, it's the media that's portraying these men, these friendly men, unnecessarily as pedophiles. Mr. Rogers was a great man.
Yeah, he was in bed, right? You would know.
See, what does this world come to? We can't consider our neighbors friends anymore.
No, you can't.
Corrupt mind, you corrupt soul.
Anyway.
Corrupt soul. You need to cleanse your sin, renew your soul spiritually. Hence Easter.
Yes, Easter.
Yes, where you renew your soul and you
my dog's
resurrect
licking
your soul.
my hand. But anyway.
Yay.
Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Where are you? Hello.
Aww.
She's running away.
Oh, shying away from the camera.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
How you need to renew your soul. Hence, Easter is a great time to do that.
Yes. And speaking of Easter, where is the correlation between bunnies, eggs, and Easter?
Yes, that is the question.
I can get how Easter's like spring, and
Okay.
so bunnies, like do it like bunnies. If you get my drift, and
Poor bunnies, though. I mean, why? They're just enjoying life. That's what they do. And why are they portrayed as like this promiscuous animal?
it also makes sense though, because the Playboy bunny is also a bunny, and he's enjoying life, and he's also very promiscuous.
Right, but so how is the bunny a good mascot for Easter?
Leave it to the Germans.
Okay, why the Germans? Who are the Germans?
Who are the Germans? The Germans are from Germany.
But how do they?
Apparently, 19 something.
Yeah.
The Germans brought the idea of the Easter Bunny to the States. And basically, it was all about how little kids would be little good kids, actually.
Yeah.
Sort of like Santa Claus and everything.
Yeah.
And if they were good all year, they would get presents from the Easter Bunny. And what they would do is, like, every year around the time of Easter,
Yeah.
they would make really, really colorful nests and hide them around the house. And if they were good kids,
Yeah.
the Easter Bunny would come around at night secretly and lay colorful eggs.
Okay.
And that was sort of like a Santa Claus thing during Easter. So that's pretty much where it comes from. And I guess it also makes sense because eggs are a symbol of birth, of rejuvenation, and just springtime where, little birds and little bunnies hop around the field. Kind of makes sense.
Right.
No? Yes.
Yeah. I don't know about the eggs thing though. Okay, so as a kid, you go to church and you receive like Easter eggs, like boiled eggs at church.
A present for my puppy!
Oh, now he wants to be in the video. Now he wants to be in the video.
No, you don't get to be in the video.
Right, so okay, boiled eggs though. Okay, how is that a symbol of rebirth? Because I never got that. I was like, it's dead. I mean, you're eating. That's dead animals. I don't want to think about it. Sorry.
And I'm sorry, just on a side note, dead animals and eggs, cooked eggs.
Yeah.
Don't you think eating eggs is really gross? Because when you think about it, egg is like birds, it's chickens, period. So you're actually eating bird, period.
Oh.
But that's
Or you could think of it as like a stillborn baby. Oh, sorry. Oh god,
that's gross.
that's gross.
That's
No,
really
that's
gross.
that's horrible.
But it also reminds me of this video I watched at about 7:30 this morning. I think it was titled "From Farm to Fridge." And it was on YouTube, and you had to be 18 and above. It was really, really disturbing. And it was basically about how do you farm animals and eggs and all that stuff cows and pigs and chickens, and how that ends up being at the supermarket. It's really, really gross. But it reminds me of this one segment about egg farming. So basically, little birds or little chicks are hatched from the eggs. All right, like I don't know what this was, but yeah, and they're really roughly thrown around, throwing the males into one pot and the females in one pot.
Yeah.
The males are all killed either by suffocation or squished, or one really disgusting one was they threw it into a meat grinder and just ground them up.
Oh.
But
Oh no.
yeah. Then the little chicks, what they do is they either use a hot blade or a laser to cut the beaks off so they don't peck each other.
Oh God.
It's really gross. Yeah, it's ugh.
Oh.
Yeah, and
you were watching this at 7:30 in the morning.
yeah, and it's like I opened my eyes, it's like I got a link, and I was like,
Right.
I'll watch it. It's like, oh crap. But
Okay.
and then what happens is these chicks are shoved into these, like, I think 1 foot by 1 foot or maybe a little bit more pens, like cages.
Yeah.
And they don't get to move much. They're just stuck in there. They're just, and they grow up and they lay eggs, they lay eggs, they lay eggs.
Oh,
Most of them
gosh.
suffer from diseases and stuff like that, and they end up dying. When they get about 2 years old, when they're no good for egg production,
Yeah.
they either get thrown to the floor and they get stamped on, or they break their necks and just chuck them and just kill them.
That's horrible.
So, I guess to these farmers, they're not animals. They're more of like, I don't know. They're meat. They're just
Right,
meat.
Yeah.
I mean, this is yuck, gross.
That's disgusting.
But yeah. But I think you told me something earlier about dead animals.
Yeah, I
growing up.
Yeah, it's dead animals in tunnels. It's like once when I was in Beijing, I had to pass this tunnel to get to school, and like one day I discovered this kitten just squished and flattened, like
Ew.
it was just oh
It's like a kitten pancake.
yeah, oh God, don't do that.
Maple syrup.
Oh
Ew.
no!
Alright, anyway.
No, kitten, the poor kitten. I don't know how, but it was literally just like squished flat, and I was so horrified by it that I for like a week I couldn't go through that tunnel. I had to take a 20-minute detour, and I can't do it. Another time, I was passing a little tunnel nearby your house actually.
Right.
And like randomly, like there was a bird, like pretty big bird. It wasn't one of those small sparrows. It was like pretty big bird lying dead in the middle of a tunnel. And it was dark, and I was alone, and I was creeped out by it. I was like, ew, that's so gross! But you know what I did? You know what I did? I took out my camera and said, oh, that's so gross! Click. Is that the right angle? Click.
You took a photo of a dead bird.
Okay, well, yeah. Is that wrong?
I don't know.
Is that wrong?
It's like going to someone's funeral and taking a photo of a dead body.
Oh, is that really? Well,
That and the fact that you have a knack for finding dead animals in tunnels.
I don't. Yeah.
Maybe it's
right?
symbolic for like the end of the tunnel or
Oh,
something.
gosh.
But yeah.
I don't know. That was bad. Well, I wrote a blog about it, so.
What was it
lesson
about?
learned. You know, I'm so creeped out by just like small dead animals. You know, they have souls too. I believe animals. You know, they're living things, right?
Yeah, no, not really.
Well, yeah, they're, and like it creeps me out that those animals are dead and they're no longer alive. And I just had this.
I think that's the definition of dead. They're no longer alive.
I don't know, and I don't know what about. Just dead things creep me out.
That thing's
I
creep
don't
you
want
out.
to be dead.
You don't want to be dead.
I don't want.
At least you don't want to be dead in the middle of the road where people take photos of you.
No, that was wrong with me, wasn't it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But speaking about repenting,
Yes.
you told me about a service your pastor
That's right.
delivered a few weeks ago, or
That's
maybe.
right.
Yeah.
Well, we humans, according to the Bible, were
Yes.
given the authority, to take care of the animals and the earth.
Yeah.
But look at us. We're doing a horrible job. Look at what we've done to the earth, right?
Speaking of animal farming,
Oh, that's
But-
horrible. So my pastor said, you know, the next plant or dog or cat that you see, you should go up to them and say, I'm really sorry. We're doing such a horrible job. We're really, really sorry.
I'm sorry we're doing such a horrible job.
That's right.
Okay.
We'll try to take care of you better.
and then you go and like, oops, sorry, I just ripped.
No. Anyway.
Tree hugger.
Hey.
Oh, Kenya, I'm so sorry. We're doing it. We'll do a better job.
We'll do a better job.
Oh, you want to be on camera, don't you? Come.
Hey.
Come. Ah, you're huge. Ugh. Hello.
Hi.
Mwah.
Oh.
Mm.
Wet nose.
Alright. So, I guess.
So you know what? All that talk about dead animals and how horrible we're treating them kind of makes me want to go vegan. Have you ever
Want to
thought
go
about-
vegan?
Yeah. Have you ever thought about that?
I have, and I really think that I'd probably give in and give up in about a week's time.
Yeah.
But you know what? Here's a challenge. For Easter, I challenge you and you
Okay.
to go vegan for at least a week. For 1 week. 1 week.
Right.
And if you don't like it afterwards, well, hell with it. But if you do like it and you can live with it, why not stick with it? I mean,
Yeah.
chickens and pigs and
We're just
cows are all animals too, and
Wow.
so are little puppy dogs. Ah. Yeah. Rawr.
so
And Lotso.
and Lotso. You know what? Lotso, he's sweet but evil. Look at that. Smells sweet, but he's evil. Kind of like a symbol for the meat industry, you know?
The meat industry.
Like
Meat
you
is
love-
so
it's
yummy,
so yummy,
but
you know,
it's-
sweet, but yeah,
It's sinister.
it is.
Like Lotso.
Like Lotso.
He's so cute, but he's so evil. Oh, whatever.
So
Yes, vegan for a week.
vegan for a week.
Yes.
You got to do it.
Shake
do
on
it,
it.
yeah.
Alright. You too.
So Easter equals Animal Awareness Week.
Animal awareness, animal kindness,
Animal kindness.
non-pedophilia.
Yeah.
Don't be a pedophile.
Okay.
Well, ever? Actually,
Yeah.
ever?
Ever.
Ever.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, have a great Easter, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, Shani. Sunny Shani! Woo! Hey guys, just before you go, we decided to have a little treat. And because we're going vegan, we can't eat animals, right? So in light of Easter, we have a little piece of a malt Easter.
Malt Easter.
You see that? Malt Easter. A bunny shaped. I'm like covering your face. I'm sorry. A bunny shaped Malteser. So let's eat him.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Devour.
You can't eat chocolate. You die if you eat chocolate. Oh. Ooh.
Eating an animal via.
Woo. There.
It's cute. Ah. Here we go.
Happy Easter, guys.
Mm.
Mm.